निरंजनम नित्यम अनंतरूपम भक्तानुकंपादित विग्रहं वै ईशावतारं परमेशमिढ्यं तम रामकृष्णं शिरसा नमामि। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। नमः श्री जतिराजाय विवेकानंदसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे। On behalf of Ramakrishna Math and Ramakrishna Mission, Mumbai, it is my proud privilege to welcome you all to this book release function in newly renovated auditorium. Today, the book will be released by revered Swami Vagishanandaji Maharaj, the Vice President of Ramakrishna Math and Ramakrishna Mission. Most of you are aware that the book Swami Vireshwaranandaji Dibba Jivan has already been released in Kolkata and Delhi. It came to my mind that English edition of this book should be released in Bombay for various reasons. Firstly, I am initiated by revered Prabhu Maharaj and he is my Diksha Guru and Sannyasa Guru. Secondly, Prabhu Maharaj visited Bombay Center more than 35 times. And thirdly, even today, a good number of disciples of Prabhu Maharaj stay in Bombay and its suburb. When I conveyed this proposal of holding book release function in Mumbai to Santanu Chaudhary, commonly known as Ratan Chaudhary, he welcomed this idea and said, Swamiji, we all members of Vireshwarananda Smriti Committee decided that book release function must be held in Mumbai. But it will be a very huge function and it is very difficult to organize it. Then I told him, you need not be worried. Ramakrishna Math and Ramakrishna Mission Mumbai will be very happy to organize this function in Mumbai. The Ratan Chaudhary, on behalf of Vivekananda Vireshwarananda Smriti Committee, has been with me all the time to check out the program and organize this function. Dear friends, we read, we hear, we talk about the divinity, saintliness, divine life, etc. But what is divinity? You must understand it. Divinity is to feel oneness with others Swami Vivekananda used to say again and again, feel, feel, my dear brother, feel from the heart. In other words, the unity and variety, unity and diversity, anekta mein ekta, that ekatva, the feeling oneness, is nothing but divinity. This divine quality fully manifested in the life of Swami Bireshwaranandaji Maharaj. How he is to feel for others, how he is to feel for the spiritual welfare of the devotees and disciples. If you read the life, you will find his only concern was for the spiritual welfare of the people. All of you know that after the first president of the order, Swami Brahmananda, Swami Vireshwarananda was the president for the longest period, that is 19 years. And during the long tenure of his presidency, he had blessed the countless people, low and high, educated and uneducated, literate and illiterate, even the office peon, the cook, the sweeper of the ashrama were not deprived of the blessings of Swami Vireshwaranandaji Maharaj. How Swami Vireshwaranandaji Maharaj used to feel for others, particularly for the devotees and the disciples. In spite of his old age, every year he used to visit many centers of Ramakrishna Math and Ramakrishna Mission. The only purpose was to inquire about the spiritual development of the disciple and the devotees. When Swamiji was critically ill, he had this esophagus cancer. He was unable to swallow any food. His health was totally fragile. Doctor advised him for complete rest. But Swami Bireshwaranandaji, the Kripa Sindhu, he did not care for doctor's advice. Even lying on the bed, he used to give darshan to the countless devotees and the people. Dear friends, how he used to feel for others? When in West Bengal there is a devastating flood. In the year 1978, the whole West Bengal was under water, and Belur Math conducted relief work near Belur Math, that is Bali and other places. And we are all the brahmacharis in the training center, all monks and sannyasis, and we are engaged in the relief work. Swami Bireshwaranandaji Maharaj, every day, he used to take report of the relief work done by Ramakrishna Mission. One day we all brahmacharis and swamis were engaged in relief work, but we are supposed to come back to Belur Math after evening, but due to the heavy rain and the communication system was totally disrupted, we came back to Belur Math at 1 p.m. The old man of 87 was just sitting in his room. He did not take food. When Sevaka requested him, Swamiji, already it is too late, you please take food. Now it is 12 o'clock. Swamiji said, Swami Prabhu Maharaj said, how can I take food? I must get the report of the relief work. How are the flood victims? I must get the report of the relief work. When we came back at 1 o'clock at Belur Math, then we all went to Swami Birashanandaji Maharaj, and we saw how anxiously he was waiting for us for report of the relief work. And after hearing from us, he felt a sigh of relief, and this was his feeling for others, for the poor. Swami Birashanandaji Maharaj, always he was concerned about the rural development, that is called Palli Mangal. In those days in Ramakrishna Math and Mission, the rural development work was not so much, but Swami Birashanandaji felt for the poor villagers, for urban development, rural development, and he said that all monks and brahmacharis should reach villages. You must do something for villagers, poor villagers. Still India lives in villages. This was a great idea, this was the feeling of Swami Birashanandaji Maharaj. When we are in training center, in those days, the Ramakrishna Mission and Ramakrishna Math, having dearth of money, and we are all young brahmacharis at training center, we used to feel hungry at 4:30 or 5 o'clock afternoon, because there is no arrangement for snacks. So one day, we went to Swami Birashanandaji Maharaj. He was just inquiring about our welfare. Then we all said with folded hands, Maharaj, with all humility, we'd like to tell you something. What is that? We told Maharaj, we are all young brahmacharis. We feel hungry. We don't get any snacks or anything in the afternoon. When after just hearing these words from us, Swami Birashanandaji became restless. Immediately he called his secretary, Swami Pramayanandaji Maharaj. Ram Gopal, what is this? Brahmacharis, they do not get snacks or something in the afternoon. Immediately you must make some arrangement for the snacks for the brahmacharis. And that was the magnanimity, that was the feeling of Swami Birashanandaji Maharaj. He was very much concerned for monastics. I would like to tell you one incident, that when I was brahmachari at Ramakrishna Mission Sevashram Hardwar, Revered Maharaj visited Kankhal Sevashrama. Unfortunately, I was given the work of taking care of Swami Birashanandaji Maharaj. One day he inquired about the old Swami in the Sevashrama. I said, Maharaj, one old Swami named Jatin Maharaj, Swami Nirodhananda, disciple of Swami Sivananda, is critically ill and admitted in our hospital. Swami Birashanandaji immediately got up and said, I must see Jatin, take me to the hospital. I said, Maharaj, now it is summer, scorching sun, you should not go now. You can go in the afternoon to see Jatin Maharaj in the hospital, but nothing doing. I will go and see Jatin now itself. And Swami Bireswaranji Maharaj walked to the hospital and went to the cabin where Jatin Maharaj was there. And Bireswaranji Maharaj just entered the cabin and said, Jatin, how are you? You are feeling all right? Jatin Maharaj just stood up from his bed with a folded hand. He said, Maharaj, you are a President Sanghadhaksha. You are very busy in spite of your busy schedule. In this hot scorching sun, you have come to see me. He was totally moved, and the tears were rolling down on the cheeks of Jatin Maharaj. What a scene I have seen. What a feeling we have experienced, we have realized of revered Swami Veerasharanandaji Maharaj. Swami Veerasharanandaji Maharaj used to feel for others. He used to feel for monastics. He used to feel for the devotees. He used to feel for the disciple. He used to feel for the poor villagers. He used to feel for the whole nation. That was his feeling. And this feeling for others, he used to quote again and again this Swami Vivekananda's saying, and it was important saying. Swami Vivekananda is writing letter to the Maharaja of Mysore. What he is writing? He is writing, my dear noble friends, the life is very short. The transitory of life, these vanities of life are very transitory. He alone lives, who lives for others, and rest are more dead than alive. Swami Biresanji used to repeat this saying of Swami Vivekananda again and again. We are all the newly ordained sannyasins. We went to him for his blessings. Then Swami Biresanji told, you must do something for the poor people. You must preach the great ideas of Holy Trio. One of the sannyasin said, Maharaj, don't take it otherwise. When you run these big institutions, whether it is an educational institution and medical institutions, then we undergo the physical torture. Sometimes we are humiliated, sometimes we are insulted. After hearing this, Prabhu Maharaj became very grave. He said, what? You are doing Thakur's work. You have to do. There is no other way. You have become sannyasin just to take pranam and pranami. Just see the Christian missionary, how they dedicate their life, even they sacrifice their life for preaching the noble teachings of Jesus Christ. And lastly he said, do or die, but I know you will not die. That was the inspiring words of Swami Veerasharanandaji Maharaj. He was a Sanghanayaka. Who can be a leader? Who can be leader? Whether a spiritual leader or any kind of leader in the true sense. According to Swami Vivekananda, he can be a true leader who can feel for others, who can accommodate the 1,000 minds. He can be a true leader. And Swami Biresanji was true Sanghanayaka. True Sanghanayaka. 19 years. It is under 1 or 2 years. How he gave leadership to the Ramakrishna Math and Ramakrishna Mission. Today we are very happy that 2 books are going to be released by revered Swami Vagishanandaji Maharaj. The Swami Veerasharananda, The Divine Life in English edition, and Swami Veerasharananda, a biography and pictures. Once again, I would like to welcome you all on the behalf of Ramakrishna Math Ramakrishna Mission Mumbai. आप सबको हृदय से स्वागत करता हूं इस उत्सव पर, क्योंकि आज बहुत ही खुशी की दिन है कि हम स्वामी बिरसानंद जी की 2 किताबें प्रकाशित करने जा रहे हैं। प्रकाशित तो नहीं कहूँगा, उनका विमोचन हम सब करने जा रहे हैं। आप सबसे यही निवेदन करूँगा कि आप सब स्वामी बिरसानंद जी महाराज की जो शिक्षा है, जो वाणी है, उस शिक्षा और वाणी को आप आत्मसात करें, अपना जो जीवन है उसको धन्य बनाएं। मेरे अभी एक घटना मुझे याद आई। बहुत सारे भक्त होते हैं और कहते हैं कि हमारे जो गुरु हैं वो बहुत कम मिलते हैं, वो बेलूर मठ में रहते हैं, कभी कभी 3 साल 4 साल बाद सेंटर में आते हैं। हम गुरु की सेवा नहीं कर पाते हैं, उससे मुलाकात नहीं कर पाते हैं, मिल नहीं पाते हैं। ये बहुत दुख की बात है। ऐसे एक भक्त जाके स्वामी बिरसानंद जी से कहा कि स्वामी जी अब हर साल सेंटर में जाइए, या 3 महीने या 2 महीने में कम सेंटर में जाइए और भक्तों से मिलिए। स्वामी बिरसानंद जी ने क्या कहा? उन्होंने कहा कि देखो, तुम गुरु सेवा करना चाहते हो, सच्ची गुरु सेवा तो ही है जो गुरु के निर्देश का पालन करता है। जो हमने तुमको कहा है, सब भक्तों को कहा है, दीक्षा के समय क्या करना है, अगर तुम सही ढंग से वो सब पालन कर सको तो समझोगे ये सेवा गुरु सेवा से भी बेहतर है। इसलिए जो मैं दीक्षा के समय में कहा हूं उसका पालन करो। तुम्हारा जीवन शांतिमय हो जाएगा, मधुमय हो जाएगा और तुम सही तरह से जी सकोगे। इतना ही कहकर मैं मेरी वाणी को विराम दूंगा। नमस्कार, धन्यवाद।